Alright, so in today's video we're going to be working on the Freehang system. I've already placed all the animations, all the Freehang animations in here. If you want to buy this pack that has all the Freehang animations, which means that the character's legs are going to be free while you navigate on the ledges, it's going to be here on the... In today's video we're going to be working on the Freehang, which is going to be here on the updates channel on Discord, so you can go to updates and search for the pack, which is called Action Adventure Hanging Climbs Animation Pack, which is also going to be available on the Fab Marketplace, Epic Games Marketplace. I don't know what it is anymore. I'm not sure if it's Fab or Epic Games Marketplace anymore, but it's going to be there. So let's go for the tutorial. I'm just close my window. I'm just gonna wait for a little bit until people join, because I think, yeah, I have this bug in here. I'm not sure why it is happens sometimes. I'm gonna wait for people to join. Maybe it's going to be better to wait a little bit. Alright, so here's the animation pack. Once you download the animation pack, you're going to have those animations in here. So there's a lot. Let me see. Climb this. So it's Campus Climb Animation Pack. I've already retargeted the animations. It's all over here, as you can see. They're all part of the Freehang animation pack. It's very good. So just to test that one animation, I want to have the entry animation back, like this one. Yeah, this one. So when the character firstly, so let's say for example here, so on this case, let me just put my character right over here. Oops, not deleted. Right here. So as soon as I do this, as you can see, it plays that animation. But the animation I placed there, it's not so much good. The character's hands, they float a little bit. I'm not sure if I use this animation instead, it's gonna be better, because if it was from the other pack that I had. Let me just change and replace the animation real quick, so that we can see if the retargeting is working good. What is it? Here. So if the character is going to freehang, we're going to search, we're going to play the animation. Oh yeah, I have to select the ledge slot. Yeah, as you can see, the character's hands is still a little bit up. It's very annoying to have that weird offset in there. Hello Taylor, what's up? Привет. In this case in here, just going to export the retarget assets and then go to campus, export it so that we can click here on this one, save everything first. And then, or we could go to the U4 mannequin, go to the root, and then try to search for that same animation and see if we can get better results by retargeting with this one. So let's just do retarget animations, UFN, but I think we already have that in here. So it's UE4 to UFN, the retargeter. So UE4 retargeting. I think I just got a switch in here. So UE4 to UFN. There you go. But as you can see, there's nothing here is because the animations are not for the skeleton. So what I'm gonna do in here is just delete, try to do something here that it's going to delete, because we have two skeletons in here, and the other one is the UE4 mannequin skeleton from the campus climb animation pack, and that's okay. So if you try to delete that skeleton, as you can see, it's going to also delete all these animations in here. It's going to delete all the skeletons, but we're gonna try to select our own skeleton. So click here on place references. It's probably going to crash the engine if you have these animations open in the editor in here. So it's recommended to close all of them. And then click on it, delete, and then search for the U4 skeleton that you have on the gasp. And then here you can replace the references. Click on that and click OK, and then pray for it to work. Okay, it worked, I think. So we're going to go back to our UE4 root and double click on it, and then we can check which skeleton it is assigned to it, and then we can check which skeleton it is located, where this skeleton is located in the pack. As you can see, it's located in the gasp project, so everything is good. Now we can come back to our retargeter to see so it's UFN to U4 or U4 to UFN. I've just changed the thing here. I'm not sure why his head is pointing a little bit to the right. Yeah, it's a little bit weird. I think that's the way it comes by default. So as a browser, I'm not sure why I only have one animation in here. Is it because of what? Maybe the engine hasn't fully detected. Maybe I can just right click and validate assets in folder and then wait for it to validate so that I can validate all the skeletons. So that make sure that all the skeletons are to it. There you go. Now we have all these skeletons, all the animations in here. Now we can come back to here, so as you can see all the animations are in there. And there you go. Right away you can notice something here is that the arms, the hands are not right in there. And as you can see, the hands, they shake too much. Right now, I'm only working for making the ledge system. Or do you mean like aim system for one arm? Yeah, we're going to create the aim system for the ledge as well, but it's going to be in the future. Yeah. For this one, I think we're not going to have to use the root motion because it makes the character scale down. So what we just need is just the force the root lock and disable the root motion in this case. It still gets the root motion from the bone. I have to get the physics one, I think. Idle physics. It looks very weird. For the other project, I think it took me a while to make the character's hands to perfectly attach on the ledge. What can I say? I think the most ideal thing in here is to ask for a animator to just retarget those animations, because you cannot do that for this specific animations, especially for the campus pack. You're gonna have to hire an animator because the retargeter from the UE5 cannot do the job pretty good, 100%. Especially when you have the movement for the hands, they're not 100% retargeted as well. As you can see, it's in the retargeter. You can pay attention to the UE4 mesh and then to the UE fan. As you can see, it's pretty shaky. It's not good. Even if I use the default settings of the retargeter. As you can see, it's not really good. So I think the ideal solution here is just to ask an animator to retarget all the animations on Fiverr, so that we can just proceed with the system, with making the system. First time catching live. Your work is inspiring. I have improved my work through your videos. Oh, that's very good. What can I do? Well, I guess what I'm gonna do now is just continue working like it is right now, because once the animations are done, are pretty much well retargeted, we can use those animations. We can just replace those animations, and that's no problem. So yeah, I'm gonna use the animations that I already have retargeted, and just work with them. Well, I don't have the animations that are properly retargeted. Yeah, so here's the list of the animations. I'm going to use the entry one for I'm gonna use this one, free fall entry to campus idle physics montage. So when the character enters a ledge that needs to be, that the character's legs are going to be free, I'm going to use this animation for the entry. So I'm just going to replace that one and then play again. Let's see. Oh yeah, forgot to select this the ledge slot, and there we go. So as you can see, the hands are not much good, but it's... Let me see if I can try to just edit the root bone. Maybe the pelvis a little bit down, like this. Pelvis. I have to edit on the animation itself. Or the root. A little bit down here. Let's see what happens. Oh, it's way worse. I'm gonna delete this. Maybe just go to asset settings. Okay, its root motion is already enabled. Put it like here. Try again. Okay, it doesn't work. Well, let's just leave it as that. Or maybe I can use the one that has root motion. But this one is very messed up. There you go. So yeah, we're gonna have to work with those animations. As you can see, when I go to the left and right, as you can see, the character is not really putting his legs like if there was a wall in front of him. So we're going to fix that right now. So the first thing you're gonna have to do, this is for the attachment on the ledge. Let's go back to the ledge system graph. Here we can go, when you press F, we can attach to the ledge. It's going to check for the conditions. So we're going to attach to ledge. And then right over here, we're going to check if the ledge surface is for free hanging. So we're going to determine if the character should be free hanging on the ledge. So as you can see right here, the reason why it's green is because I want the character to free hang on this ledge right here, because there is no wall for the character to support his legs on, right? So I just shows so all the ledges that are green, they have a specific tag, which is the free hang. Not only the angle that the character is going to face at, but also the free hang tag. So you're just going to add a new tag here and then add the free hang tag. So what that's going to do is just we're going to be able to we're going to be able to identify the free hang, if the character should be free hanging or not in the code. So we're going to have a boolean here, which is going to tell if the character should free hang or not, and that boolean is going to tell if the character should free hang or not. Yeah, I think I'm just repeating words. And then later in here, we're going to decide which animation we should play if the character is free hanging. So here, if the character is free hanging, we should use this animation here, which is the one that I've selected. This one. There's no reason to use the root motion. Just force the root lock, because there's no root motion in the animation. But it doesn't make sense. All right, now let's do it for the ledge navigation, because when you move, we play a different animation, as you can see right here. So we have to play a different animation for when the character moves to the left, right, up, down, diagonally, etc. The corners. So again, we're going to go back to our event graph. And here in the ledge climb movement, here in the ledge climb movement, we're going to go to the ledge montage selector, because we just want to play different montage. Here we're going to check if the character should free hang. So will character free hang. So here's for leaping 180. guess we can make this collapsed. Let's say should leap 180, just to make it more simple. Wait. Should leap. It's true. We can do something here. Should do. The character should leap. And if it's false, then we can go to inputs and then go to false. And here's true. We can maybe continue and then delete this. There we go. Now I can delete this one and do this. Just to make the graph a little bit cleaner. Let me see if the character can leap 180 now. Yeah, very good. And just to make the graph a little bit cleaner, because sometimes you need that as well when you add that many features. So here we're going to check if the character is going to freehang. So this boolean is going to tell if the character is going to freehang or not. If the character is going to freehang, then we're going to have a special treatment for that. All right. All right, so I'm gonna start with the short montages. Oops. Short ones. Here's going to determine the large reach distance and angle. Then here, there's other parameters that we need to set as well. Here you're gonna have to make a new structure for placing the freehang animations. So we can get to light structure animations, I'm going to just duplicate the S ledge short. Oh yeah, we already have in here. So just duplicate it. Double click on that. As you can see, I've already added the Freehang description here right after short. So you can just add that one as well. Go to default values and then place all the animations in there. One thing I like to do is just go to the campus and then animation UFN. And then to grab the short movement once. And then place them right over here. And then basically move them. So here I have the down left. So down left. Oh yeah, this one is physics. So pay attention in here. We're not gonna use the physics one. We're going to use the left normal without the physics, because the physics, you don't have root motion, so it's not worth it. Down. Left. Down. Down, down, down. There you go. Now we can just go inside this collapsed graph, and then we can call the freehang. We don't have the... We have the short structure, but we don't have the short structure of the freehang. So we're going to add a new variable. We're going to name it to be ledge short freehang. Add a new structure. Let's say freehang. Compile. And then just grab it, break, and then just place it there. There we go. Now let's try again. Oh yeah, I forgot to set the ledge slot. Hello, what are you doing today? We're doing Freehang system. I have some problems with blending animations by bool. So if I press the right button, then it's okay. Everything is working, but if I press the left button to shoot without right button, then play. Yeah, I'm not sure about that one. Nov Studio Game said, I don't know how to make the ledge grab system from 0 to FPS character like if my hands is attached to camera and my character start mentally, he is supposed to rotate model in front of the wall. You know how to do that? Wait, what? My hands are attached to the camera and my character start mentally, he's supposed to rotate model in front. I didn't understand that one. Anyways, let's try to play the animations. Yeah, it works very good. Now, Morningstar, I know you're using the U4 animations. You might probably have better results than this because I'm using the gasp and the skeletal mesh. The animations that are retargeted to the gasp UFN sucks. So it's pretty bad. As you can see right here, the hands, they float. There's a lot of shakiness when you go to the left and right because of the retargeting. So the best ideal solution for this is just to ask an animator to retarget those animations that are, so they're going to be fine. And there's a lot of animations. I think there's more than 270 or maybe 300 animations to retarget. Maybe 400, I'm not sure. But yeah. So the best ideal solution is just to ask for the animator to fix those issues, and it's going to be fine. So as you can see, the animations for the Freehang system works fine, very good. As you can see. What else? Oh yeah, here. I have built a small level design, as you can see right here. So in this case, I think the character's legs should be moving on the Freehang system when he goes to this ledge door here. So as you can see, the character's legs are still on the support mode. It's not on the Freehang, so we're going to make this ledge system on the Freehang mode. I like to treat the ledge, the material, I've set it to be green so that it matches up which kind of ledge it is. So I'm just going to put this to be in here and also add the tag of the Freehang. That's all you gotta do here. Freehang and Freehang as well. And we can just play from here and then watch the character. Freehang. It's not working right now. Oh yeah, because I think I haven't set up the system inside the ledge system. Hold on. Here, so what we're gonna do is just copy the code that determines if the character should be freehanging on the ledge. We're going to go back to event graph. We're going to go to ledge climb movement and process ledge target data. As you can see, we have a lot of things here. Yeah, I think I already processed it, but it's not working for some reason. Let me see why. For that one, it's not. This one is working. Let me see why it's not working, this one. Are you still doing a YouTube video tutorial about the ledge system? Yes. I'm still working on it. Oh yeah, I think I forgot the... Hold on. It's very confusing here. could be confusing. Any tips to start learning Unreal? Go to take a look at the documents, watch my tutorials, learn with ChatGPT, and buy good courses on Udemy, and ask for help on the Unreal. What is it? Unreal source. There is a lot you can ask. What is this? He's trying to set a loop, an endless loop. So you can ask for help in here, as you can see. I've used a lot of this channel before. You can have the blueprint category here below. You can have the text channel. The tutorial on YouTube is going to I'm going to cover all the simple systems. I'm not going to cover like freehang, cornering, all these other features that I make it available for premium members, because it takes too much to make a video about this, and it's very complex to make. How long the tutorial is going to be? I think 2 hours or 2 hours and a half of tutorial. The character shouldn't be free hanging here. I think there is a problem inside of here. Just print a string and see something real quick. Get will character free hang play. Let's see. So true, and then when I go up, it's also true. Hang trace. Oh, okay. I'm using a wrong structure. Huh. It's the dynamic ledge attach. It's not the hang trace. The hang trace is the structure that we use for when you press F. When you press F and then it hits something, that structure is separate from where you go from the left and right. So we have two separate structures. One for when the character hits F, when the player hits F, and then the character attaches for the first time. And the other structure is for reading the data of, like, when the character goes to the left and right. I was reading the data of the first attachment trace, so it's not gonna happen. Now if you press on play, let's see if that's going to be fixed now. So the character is going to freehang in here normally. So when I go up, as you can see, it's now it's now fixed. Yeah, it's pretty nice. Here, as you can see, I don't have an animation for going down. As you can see, the character stands on the ledge idle pose. Is because I don't have the animation for going down at that distance. I only have animations of going to short distances. So that's why the character is not playing the animation for going down. Assassin's Creed. Yeah, overall the system is pretty good. As you can see, we have good progress going on. If you can make a lot of stuff in here. A lot of ideas for level design, as you can see. So, can take this one just to test. Okay. That's a lot for today. What? That's not the ideal solution. Let me check it out. We're gonna have to set up a rule for leaping 180 as well. Leap 180. And here it says the direction selection enumeration is not set up, so the character shouldn't be able to move if it's not set up. Right over here. So as you can see, it goes to not set up, which means that the character shouldn't be able to move. So let's try to block that so that it doesn't happen. So if I do this, as you can see, it goes to this execution here. It's not what I want. So if it's just a very simple fix. If it's not set up, then don't do it. If it equals to set up, not set up, then don't do anything. If it's not, now let's do this. If it's not equal to set up, then continue. It's going to be easier. Do you have a video for transition roles? What is that? Transition roles. Rules. Transition rules. Roles. There you go, problem fixed. Just want to make this trace to be not for duration, but for one frame. It's going to be better. All right. mean, yeah, I think it's not perfect, the 100%, but I think it's good enough. All the transitions and everything. I think I'm gonna end the stream now, and for tomorrow we're going to be continuing making the navigation for the Freehang. So as you can see here, we only have for short distances set up the navigation for the Freehang on short distances. So tomorrow we're going to be setting up the medium distances, long distances, and it's going to look very cool. Very cool. So thank you guys very much for watching, and I see you in the next stream. And I'm thinking about to also use motion warping, because motion warping can avoid all the animation timeline, all the timelines that I'm using. I can just delete them all and then start using the motion warping feature, which is just by getting the motion warping here. I think I've tried to use, yeah, I think there is already in here. I think I've already tried to use motion warping once, but I think it didn't work very good, or I didn't know how to use it. But I'm gonna try to use it later to see if it's really going to work, so I can basically delete all the timelines that I've made for making it to be smooth, basically making the transitions of going from light to light more smoother. So yeah, I'm gonna see you guys in the next one.